Waiting is the enemy of progress. It disguises itself as patience, as strategy, as I'm just getting ready. But the truth is, waiting is usually fear in disguise, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough. So we wait. We wait for motivation. We wait for perfect timing. We wait until we feel ready. But here's the truth that most people don't want to admit, asterisk, you will never feel ready, asterisk, and that's exactly why you have to start now. Every moment you spend waiting is a moment you're falling behind. While you're standing still, someone else is moving forward. While you're overthinking, someone else is executing. Life doesn't reward hesitation. It rewards action, and the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to start. You build a habit of postponing, you train yourself to delay, and that delay becomes your default. You weren't built to wait. You were built to move, to build, to push forward. Waiting gives fear more power, but action kills fear. Action builds momentum. The minute you stop thinking and start doing, you gain control. You stop being a spectator and start being a player. You don't need all the answers. You just need to move, to take the first step, and then the next. That's how greatness is built, one action at a time. Too many people waste years waiting for a green light that never comes. But life isn't going to give you permission. You've got to give it to yourself. Decide that now is the time, not later, not next month. Asterisk now, asterisk, because if you don't, you'll blink and a year will pass, then 5, then 10, and all you'll have is excuses and regret. You say you want more. Then stop waiting for the perfect moment and start making the most of this one. Get up and get it done, not because it's easy, but because you're done sitting still. The clock is ticking whether you move or not. So move, make it count. Let others wait while you work. Let them hesitate while you execute. You'll pass them all, asterisk, because you chose action over excuses. Asterisk motivation is a great spark, but it fades, it's unpredictable. Some days you feel it, most days you don't. That's why discipline always wins. Discipline is what gets you out of bed when your body wants to stay in it. Discipline is what pushes you to keep going when the excitement is gone. It doesn't care how you feel. It only cares about what you asterisk do, asterisk. And what you do every single day is what builds results. People who rely on motivation will always be inconsistent. They'll start strong and fade fast. They'll crush a workout 1 week and skip 3 the next. They'll talk big and do small, but disciplined people, they don't need hype. They don't need perfect weather or the right playlist or someone cheering them on. They do the work because the work needs to be done. They understand that greatness doesn't wait for motivation. It shows up when discipline does. Discipline is built through repetition. You train it like a muscle. The more you practice showing up, when you don't feel like it, when you're tired, when you're stressed, the stronger that muscle gets. And once it becomes part of you, everything changes. You become dependable. You become locked in. You become dangerous. It's not about being robotic. It's about being committed. You don't have to love the process every day. You just have to respect it, because the process is what separates talkers from doers, dreamers from achievers. Motivation is a mood. Discipline is a decision. The truth is, every time you choose to follow through even when motivation is gone, you're building the version of yourself that wins. The one who doesn't quit, the one who leads, the one who shows up and delivers. That's the version of you that changes your life. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop searching for the fire. Become the fire. Build habits so strong they carry you through the days you don't feel like it. Let discipline drive the ship and leave motivation in the backseat. Because if you want it bad enough, you'll stop relying on feelings and start relying on discipline to carry you across the finish line. Excuses feel good in the moment, but they come with a heavy price. They give you comfort today and regret tomorrow. They may convince your mind for a minute, but your future always knows the truth. Every time you make an excuse, you trade progress for comfort. You give away your power and stall your momentum, and the worst part, the more you use them, the easier they become. Excuses are the stories we tell ourselves to justify not doing the work. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I'll start next week. But here's the brutal truth. Someone with less time, less talent, and more obstacles is doing exactly what you're putting off. The difference? They stopped feeding themselves lies. They stopped letting weakness do the talking. They got up and got it done. Every excuse costs you an opportunity. While you're explaining why you can't, someone else is showing why they can. And that gap between you and them, it's not talent. It's not luck. It's execution. They're not making fewer mistakes. They're making fewer excuses. You can't build a legacy by defending your limits. You can't reach the next level while clinging to your reasons. At some point, you've got to be real with yourself. Are you committed, or are you just comfortable? Do you want results, or do you want to keep your excuses? Excuses are sneaky. They sound logical. They give you a way out that feels justified. But deep down, you know. You always know. And over time, they don't just hold you back. They shape who you become. You become the person who almost did it. The one who was going to start. The one who had the potential, but never executed. That's not who you want to be. The people who win are the ones who stop negotiating with their excuses. They feel the same resistance as you, but instead of giving in, they get up. They shut it down. They move forward. So the next time that voice shows up saying, "You can't," not today, maybe later, kill it on the spot. Do the work anyway, because every excuse you eliminate is one more step toward the life you said you wanted. Consistency is the real superpower. It's not intensity. It's not hype. It's not once in a while greatness. It's showing up day after day, doing the work when no one's watching, and stacking wins over time. The truth is, most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they can't stay consistent. They sprint, burn out, and quit. But the ones who win, they don't sprint. They show up. Every single day, consistency builds trust with yourself. When you keep the promises you make, get up early, finish the reps, stay on task, you start to believe in your own discipline. That belief compounds. It fuels your drive, and soon you don't need motivation. You've got momentum. Momentum is built by being consistent through the highs and especially through the lows. The world doesn't need another person who gets excited for 1 week and disappears the next. It needs people who can stay the course. People who can push through boredom. People who grind when there's no spotlight, no applause, no instant payoff. That's where the real growth happens. In the silence, in the repetition, in the discipline to keep going when most quit. You don't need to crush it every day. You just need to show up every day. Some days will be smooth, others will be ugly, but it's not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about proving to yourself that you're committed even when conditions aren't perfect. Every small win matters. Every disciplined choice adds up. Each workout, each focused hour, each healthy meal, each decision to keep going when it would have been easier to stop. That's how you build something unshakable. That's how you separate yourself from everyone who's still waiting for the right time to be motivated. Anyone can be great sometimes few are great consistently and those are the ones who rise. Not because they're special, but because they refused to disappear. So don't aim to be in 10, aim to be consistent. Do the work today, then show up again tomorrow. Stack the days. Let the habits carry you when your feelings won't. Because consistency doesn't just change your results. It transforms your identity, and that's how legacies are built. One day at a time, relentlessly. Greatness doesn't show up in the spotlight. It's born in the grind. It's created in the early mornings when no one's clapping. It's forged in the sweat, the soreness, the silence. That's where the winners are made. Not on stage, not on game day, but in the shadows where the work gets done without applause. If you want to rise, you have to fall in love with the process, with the repetition, with the unglamorous grind that most people run from. Everybody wants to be great when the cameras are on. Everybody wants the results, the respect, the rewards. But few are willing to embrace what it actually takes to get there, because greatness is uncomfortable, it's boring, It's repetitive. It's that extra rep when you're exhausted. It's showing up on the days you don't feel like it. It's doing it right even when no one's watching, because you know you're watching. The grind doesn't lie. You can't fake consistency. You can't cheat the reps. You either put in the work or you don't, and the results will show. The people who make it to the top aren't always the most talented. They're the ones who kept going when it wasn't fun. The ones who didn't need a spotlight to validate their effort. The ones who were obsessed with improvement, not attention. You want to win. You want to separate yourself. Then stop looking for shortcuts. Stop waiting for it to feel good. The grind asterisk is asterisk the shortcut. It's the process that sharpens your mind, hardens your discipline, and earns you the kind of confidence that doesn't shake under pressure. When it's all on the line, you don't rise to the occasion. You fall to the level of your training, and your training lives in the grind. That's where your edge is. That's where you build the kind of toughness that lasts. It's not about chasing motivation. It's about building muscle, mental, physical, emotional, every single day in the dark when no one's cheering. So lean into the grind, embrace the silence, push through the repetition. Because while everyone else is looking for comfort, you'll be building something stronger asterisk greatness that can't be shaken. Asterisk effort is everything. Talent helps, opportunity matters, but neither of those will carry you without effort. The truth is, you don't need to be the smartest, the fastest, or the most naturally gifted. You just need to outwork everyone. Success doesn't show up because you want it. It shows up when you earn it. And effort is the currency you pay in. People talk about goals like they're guarantees, but goals don't work unless you do. Every goal needs to be fueled by daily effort, relentless, focused, gritty effort. The kind of effort that doesn't ask for breaks or permission. The kind that keeps moving forward even when everything in you wants to stop. That's what separates the committed from the casual. Effort is the great equalizer. You can't always control your circumstances, but you can control how hard you work. And when you bring consistent effort into every room, every project, every challenge, you send a message, not just to others, but to yourself. You say, I don't quit, I show up, I finish what I start. No one sees your full effort but you, and that's what makes it powerful, because it's in those private moments, when you push for one more rep, stay up one more hour, or lock in for one more set, that you start separating from the crowd. Not by chance, but by choice. Every day you choose your level of effort, and that choice determines everything. You can't fake effort. You can't outsource it. You either put in the work or you don't. And over time it shows, not just in your results, but in your mindset. When you commit fully, your confidence builds, your self-respect grows, you walk differently because you you earned it. Stop asking if you're good enough. Start asking if you're working hard enough, because the world doesn't reward potential. It rewards performance, and performance lives and dies by effort. So whatever you're chasing, give more. Don't do enough to get by, do enough to stand out. Go the extra mile when no one's asking you to. Push when others settle. Grind when others rest. Because in the end, it's not about what you could do. It's about what you did do, and effort, that's always 100% up to you. You are the difference maker, not your circumstances, not your background, not your past. The moment you stop waiting for someone to save you, motivate you, or hand you a break, that's the moment your life starts to shift. No one is coming, no mentor, no coach, no lucky break will carry you to where you want to go. It's on your choices, your mindset, your effort, your discipline. The world will offer you distractions. It will give you excuses. It will show you a million ways to play it safe. But none of that will build the life you want that comes from within. From the voice that says, get up, you've got more in you. The sooner you take ownership of everything in your life, the wins, the losses, the habits, the hustle, the sooner you'll start to rise, not because it got easier, but because you got stronger. You don't need more motivation. You need to accept the responsibility. The responsibility to be better, to do better, to outwork the old version of yourself every single day. That mindset changes everything. When you realize that your future is your job, not someone else's, you stop complaining and start competing. You stop making excuses and start making moves. You're the one who decides how you spend your time. You're the one who chooses whether to show up or sit out. Every day is a test, and no one else can take it for you. If you want to win, you've got to lead yourself first. Lead yourself through fatigue, through failure, through fear. That's what strong people do. They rise when it's hard. The people who make it to the top aren't waiting to be discovered. They're too busy doing the work. They own their day, they attack their goals, they push past doubt, because they know that if it's going to happen, it's going to happen through them, not around them, not for them, through them, you are the one. Not someday, not someone else, not after things calm down. Now, it starts with you, and if you're willing to carry that weight, to own that responsibility, you won't just change your path, you'll become unstoppable. And everything you said you wanted, you'll go get it.